Welcome back to Madden 22, the Lions franchise. Today, Pittsburgh comes to town. The Lions have an undefeated season, and for the Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster looking to end it. 130 yards and a touchdown in the overtime loss to the Packers. Lions unfortunately lost superstar quarterback Riley Chambers to injury last week. He's missing the next two games, and they're arguably the toughest teams on the schedule. The Steelers and the Seahawks next week. Boswell will send us away. Gilmore will let that go out of the back of the end zone. Out comes Chase Daniel here on throwback week. 183 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Got the offense. Here it is. Damian Gary, Jerry Knox, the rookies on the offensive line. Gilmore handles kick return duties and punt, as well as the starting slot receiver. From the 25, the fake to Swift. Daniel will open up in the air, throw it over the middle. Who's protecting? It was a great throw. It's Galladay down to the 49. This Steelers defense, Dylan Johnson they drafted. They moved Cameron Hayward out to edge. They drafted Devin Bush a few years ago in the first round. They brought in Avery Williamson, then Steven Nelson, Mike Hilton, Minka Fitzpatrick, and Terrell Edmonds. All been there for a while. From the 49, Daniel. And rolling out. He's going to chuck it deep for Swift. Knocked down. And that leaves them with 3rd down and 9 on this opening drive. They need the 41-yard line of Pittsburgh to convert from midfield. Daniel. Here comes the rush. Going deep. Nearly picked off. So an opening drive punt. Now comes Ben Roethlisberger. 2,000 yards, 21 touchdown, 5 picks is an average offense. They unfortunately have tackles Brandon Parker and Bobby Hart. They drafted Hunter Izzo, the tight end, number 83. And they'll be starting for them as Roethlisberger will start in the air. Underneath, it's Jalen Samuels. Breaks off a tackle by Devine, leveled by Langley. It's a gain of 3. This is the number 1 defense, nearly number 1 in every category. Blake Ashman came over in the trade for Stafford from the Jets. And of course, Jermaine Langley drafted the safety, has a couple picks this year from the 13-yard line to tight end set in motion Claypool. And bending up the top again. Here comes the rush. Trey Flowers with an incredible bull rush. So big sack, a loss of 5, and it's 3rd down. They need the 20-yard line to convert on this opening drive. Roethlisberger with a 3-man rush. He's protected. The rush is closing in. Hit as he's thrown. Going deep. Separation. Incomplete. Too far for Smith-Schuster, and Spencer will punt. Jeff Thomas sets up at his own 45-yard line. Takes it into Pittsburgh territory. And not by much as he's to the 43-yard line. So Daniel takes back over from the 43 in the pistol. The handoff, first handoff of the day to Swift. Up the middle. A lot of space. And a first down to the 31, a gain of 12. So from the 31, Jesse James in motion. With a handoff, Swift gets a couple blocks. Swift inside the 20, 15, breaks off one, and down to the 13-yard line. If they're going to win this game, the running backs are going to have a huge game. As Swift again outside, gets a block inside the 10. Swift leveled, again 7.
A gain of 7.
So now it's 3rd down and 4. Trying to capitalize off the short field. Quick pass. Gilmore incomplete. Wasn't a good throw by Daniel, but the Steelers go down 3-0. They get the ball with 2 tight ends from the 35. Roethlisberger. Here comes the rush. He's dropped again. Trey Flowers gets in there again. No one was open. Everyone was blanketed. It's a loss of 8. Now it's 3rd down and 16. They need the 35 to convert. 4-man rush. Roethlisberger. Here comes the pressure again. Aguara gets him in the backfield. Another sack. 3 already. It's 4th down and 25. So Spencer will punt it again. Jeff Thomas now sets up at midfield. He'll immediately go into Pittsburgh territory and take it near the 40. That's where he's tackled. So closing minutes of this opening quarter. And the Lions have a 2nd and 7 from the 38-yard line. Daniel making an adjustment at the line. And Daniel sacks Cameron Hayward. An incredible play on the RPO. It's now 3rd down, where they need the 30-yard line. Daniel stands in. He finds Swift inside the 25 and down to the 21-yard line.
2nd and 5.
trying to find the end zone for the first time today from the 17-yard line. 1 minute to play in the quarter. Quick pass. Galladay. He has 4. So 3rd down and 1. They'll go in the pistol. 33 seconds. The handoff. Swift. Swift has a lot of Pittsburgh defenders in his face, and that's a loss of 5. So another punt. It's now 3rd down and 6 for the Steelers. They don't have positive yards yet. It's Roethlisberger. Quick pass thrown away. So the Lions take back over from the 36. Trying to extend the lead. Daniel. Here comes the pressure. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Pittsburgh. Dylan Johnson, the rookie. Goodbye. Touchdown. What a turn of events. The Lions were dominating, and just like that, they have the lead. The Pittsburgh Steelers have negative 14 yards of offense, and yet they have a lead as Daniel going to the sidelines, intercepted. 2 straight turnovers. This time it's Mike Hilton. The first down of the year, and the Steelers take over in Lions territory. They have to convert a 3rd and 7 as we're in the 2nd quarter. Roethlisberger with pressure, going deep, going for it. Oh, it's caught! Chase Claypool, touchdown. It was over Akuda, and the Steelers double up their lead.
It's a gain of 3.
A tire call up by the Lions is 3rd down and 6. They take over, it's incomplete. Low for Galladay, and the Steelers take over. And they have a 3rd down and 6 of their own, as they only have around 11 yards of offense. Their lead 14-6. The screen pass is Samuels. Gets a block. Samuels finds some space. Across the 45 and down to the 47. Roethlisberger now heating up. It's 4 for 7. He's nearing midfield. Roethlisberger alone in the backfield. The throw. And over the middle. Flag down. It's caught by Smith-Schuster. He was matched up on Cashman, and he's down near the 40. Move them up 15 yards closer. So 2 tight ends set, 3rd down and 5. They need the 7-yard line. Blitz comes, and Roethlisberger fights off 1. Ball's on the ground again. Picks up by Coleman. Danny Shelton. And massive play to prevent the lead from getting extended further. They get a field goal there. It's a 2-score lead as Marvin Jones goes into motion. They start at the 25. Handoff Swift. Up the middle. Across the 35 and to the 37. He's over 50 yards on 9 carries.
Incomplete.
Now 3rd down and 14. Daniel points out Mika Fitzpatrick is coming on a blitz. And Daniel still has an unblocked defender. Incomplete. No punt. Daniel's now 5 for 13 as the Steelers take over from the 20. 2 tight end set. 3:06 to play in the opening half. Snell, the running back, he gets it. Snell had no space all first quarter, and he gets a 1st down at the end of 10. So now 3rd down and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They need the 41. Roethlisberger with blitz. Here comes a corner underneath. He's got Deontay Johnson for his first catch and 1st down. So Steelers on the move. Blitz sent. Roethlisberger over the middle. It's caught. Claypool. Down to the 40. Ball's on the ground. Again, another fumble. It's picked up by Coleman again. This time it's Tracy Walker. Laying the boom, and there it is. Another turnover. The Lions need to convert 3rd and 8. Another blitz is sent. Stands in and finds Gilmore. 40, 35, and down to the 34. Into Pittsburgh territory already. It's from the 34. 2nd and 10. 5 seconds left. Daniel drifting right, going to Jones. I should say James, I'm sorry. And out of bounds at the 18. Chase Daniel still under 50% completion percentage. It's 2nd down and 4. Daniel stands in. He finds Galladay wide open. Touchdown! Number 8 on the year, the leading receiver in the NFL, and they're a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. And they will go for it. They need it anyway. Why not do it now? Blitz is sent. Daniel stands in. One-handed catch. Kenny Galladay. And this game's tied with 43 seconds to go. So the Steelers take back over. If they have a 3rd and 10, we'll see how aggressive they get. And they hand it to Snell. And nowhere to go. Short goes to timeouts. We'll see how aggressive they want to get
Nelson.
as they start from the 23. Daniel alone in the backfield. He'll throw for it. Here comes the rush. Hit as he's thrown. Picked off. Mike Hilton again, all the way into field goal range almost. It's at the 39 of Detroit. 8 seconds to go now, 3rd and 10. Detroit showing blitz. And they send it. Roethlisberger tipped in the air and incomplete. But they'll kick the field goal. Iced by Detroit. 56 yards for Chris Boswell. And the kick is up. And it is good. And the Steelers heading to the locker room with a lead. So a 57-yard field goal by Boswell, and the Steelers are able to take a 17-14 lead heading into halftime. They also get the ball, so that turnover just looms large for Detroit. But their defense was dominating for most of this game, as here's the fumble that kicked everything off. They got the Steelers on the board. Number 56 there getting it on Chase Daniel. And of course, Roethlisberger to Chase Claypool. Ty Summers coming off the edge, getting the pressure. Jeff Okudah, nothing he could do there to stop it, as Young Waku gets the second half kicked off. Deontay Johnson from 5 yards able to take a knee. Here's the halftime stats. They had negative 14 yards entering the second quarter. They got 122 yards now. Of course, 5 combined turnovers. 2 fumbles for Pittsburgh, a fumble, and 2 picks for Detroit, as Samuels up the middle on the first play fights the first down, a gain of 11. It's the number 1 run defense, and it's number 1 by far. It's 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger over the middle. It's caught. Juju Smith-Schuster into Lions territory.
16 yards. First down.
From the 48. 2 tight end set. Let's look by Detroit. The fake. Roethlisberger protected. Now here comes the rush. Tavai gets him in the backfield. Jelani Tavai, second sack on the year. It's a loss of 10. The 5th sack on the day by Detroit. So 2nd and 20 from the 42. Roethlisberger stands in, going deep. He's got it wide open. It's Smith-Schuster. Langley falls down. Goodbye. 58 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And there's the celebration, and they're up 2 scores. So the Lions take back over as quick pass to Randy Swift. They needed that. A first down into the 38. Daniel 11 for 23 with 2 interceptions and a touchdown. And it's from the 38. Blitz is sent. And going deep. Going for it all. It is caught. Galladay down to the 24 of Pittsburgh. A gain of 38. An incredible catch. He's done that his entire time here. And it's from the 24. Handoff. Swift up the middle. Breaks off one and down to the 10-yard line. It's goal to go. So can the Lions get back in this game? Daniel. Screen pass not there. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. 2 tight end set. And Daniel will throw again. Here we go. Hawkinson in the end zone. Dropped. He had a touchdown. Now it's 3rd down and goal.
Incomplete.
10 yards away from making the 1-score game. Daniel going to the end zone. Knocked down for Galladay. It's 24-17. So let's see if the Steelers can respond after that field goal. 2nd and 12, the handoff. Samuels breaks off one. Samuels about a yard short. So 3rd and inches to keep the drive alive and not go 3 and outs. They'll throw. Roethlisberger, quick pass in traffic, caught by Smith-Schuster. And Roethlisberger is over 200 yards. Now they'll need to convert a 3rd and 6. Another blitz look. They send it. Everyone comes. Caught. Smith-Schuster breaks away. Another long touchdown. Goodbye. 48 yards. Steelers increase the lead. Touchdown. 31-17. Lions have not given up 31 points all season, as from the 25 drive starts. Daniel on the RPO underneath Hawkinson and across the 40, 45, and that's where he's out of bounds.
and 10 at
This
the
offense is going to have to wake
41-yard
up
line.
fast if they're going to want to get back in this game. Is Swift on the plate. Daniel drifting right. He's going to float it. Jones inside the 35. And it's Pittsburgh territory as Daniel's over 200 yards.
Incomplete. It's second down
So
and
in field
10.
goal range, but they want 7, not 3 is Daniel. On the move. Swift moves upfield and he gets the catch. Makes a move into the 15. And they're in the red zone. Where they've struggled today, they really settled for field goals. A second and 3. Fake it. Underneath. Agnew. Down to the 2.
2-yard line.
So first and goal, Detroit. Daniel. He's going to throw for it. One right, under pressure, throws it. Caught by Kerryon Johnson. He loses 3. So second and goal from the 5. They were at the 2 to start. This handoff, Swift. Swift to the middle. In the end zone, and almost there. I thought he got in. But they're going to hurry for it. 3rd down and goal. Quick snap, handoff, Swift, big hole, dives, touchdown. 7 touchdowns puts him in second place for the lead. Let's see if they can stop Pittsburgh. 2 straight drives to start the half. Handoff. I should say 2 straight touchdown drives as Snell rushes for a first down that takes us to the 4th quarter. The Steelers will begin at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 8. 2 tight end set. Blitz is sent. And over the middle, it's caught. It's caught by Tanner Gentry. Breaks off one. Another to the 44 of Detroit. Now 3rd down and 7. Detroit's been aggressive all game. Another blitz look. Roethlisberger. Gonna float it. It's caught. Caught by Claypool. Down to the 27 in traffic. Jeff Okudah couldn't break it up. So threatening to score once again. As Roethlisberger protected over the middle. It's caught. Izzo near the marker.
At the Lions 17-yard line.
2nd and 1. In the red zone now. And the Steelers have been automatic as Samuels gets the first down.
The 12-yard line. A gain of 5.
So 2 tight end set.
Pittsburgh.
From the 12, handoff, Snell, up the middle. Benny Snell reaches for the end zone. Touchdown. And they're back in front by 14.
J. Hawkins.
It is 38-24.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
His line take back over. Daniel. Here comes the rush. Flips it to Galladay. How in the world did he see him? It's a gain of 20.
Incomplete.
Galladay's nearing 100
It
yards.
leads to 2nd and 10.
As that is the surprise of the century as Daniel throws it again. Open is Swift into Pittsburgh territory and down to the 35-yard line.
Leads to
They've been
2nd
hurrying
and
to the
10
line a
at the
lot. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
2 tight end set. Daniel. Gonna float it to the corner. It is caught. Jones into the red zone. They need to score here, but more importantly, they need to stop Pittsburgh. They've had 3 straight touchdown drives. It's caught by Hawkinson. Nowhere to go. They're into the line on 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Goal line
2.
personnel for Pittsburgh. Daniel going up top. It is caught. Marvin Jones out of bounds, sadly. And it's 4th down and 2. Galladay motions out wide. They need the 2-yard line to convert. Daniel, quick pass. Galladay, touchdown. He motioned out wide, giving more space, and number 2 on the game. The Lions have made the 1-score game once again. But, you know, they're going to go for 2. And if they get it here, let's see, Daniel. It's from the air. It's caught. It is good. So they get it here. That means it's a 6-point game. And an extra point should they stop Pittsburgh with 4:32 to go. Should they stop Pittsburgh and score another touchdown, they only need an extra point to win the game. As Samuels underneath at 7. Roethlisberger over 300 yards. The first 300-yard passer against the Lions today, this year, is Daniel. Pressure going to go to Galladay. And to the 41. Hurrying to the line, quick snap. Daniel. Floated, it's intercepted. 3rd pick of the day, it's Minka Fitzpatrick. And out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 2nd pick on the year, and oh no, the Steelers have a chance to end the game. 3:19 to play. Roethlisberger. Go underneath. It is caught. Deontay Johnson. Flag is down as he goes out of bounds. And how in the world do you call that? So it's now goal to go. Roethlisberger alone in the backfield. Detroit trying to hold on. Roethlisberger. That's a wide open Washington. He can't get the feet down. Oh boy, that was nearly ball game. 2nd and goal. Another 2 tight end set. Roethlisberger motions under center. He'll throw for it again. And underneath, leveled is Snell. So 3rd and 7. A play inbounds here takes us to the 2-minute warning. The field goal makes it a 2-possession game. Taking the play clock down to 2. Roethlisberger to throw. Here comes the rush. He's dropped by Jamie Collins. And maybe that wasn't the outcome they were looking for. A sack makes them lose yards, but they still kick a field goal, and it takes them to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions are pretty much down a timeout now as Daniel on 2nd and 12. He finds Gilmore at gain of 26. Best throw of the night by far. It's from the 49. Daniel, here comes the rush to the sideline. Traffic caught. Gilmore again. He's over 354 yards. Daniel is. It's from 36. Quick pass. Galladay. Galladay. Can he get out of bounds? Yes, he can. 22 yards. Chunk plays become real easy for the Lions this year. This drive no different. As from the red zone. Daniel stepping back. It's caught. Gilmore level. About 5. Turn to the line. Quick snap. Daniel. Here comes the rush. Ball's on the ground. It's Dylan Johnson. And they're going to have to hurry again. 3rd down and 14. Not wanting to burn their timeouts. Daniel. To throw it. It is caught. Hawkinson. He's down to the 3. We're at 40 seconds. Daniel. Going to the end zone. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay, number 3 on the game, and another 3-touchdown performance by Galladay. 39-41. Can the Lions get a stop now? His handoff. Snell fighting for 2. Timeout. It's from the 26. Blitz look by Detroit. Handoff. Snell up the middle. Snell fights for 3 or 4. So here it is. Ball game rests on 3rd down and 4. Lead 35. Roethlisberger. Blitz sent. Quick pass. Caught. Izzo. He can't hold on to the ball. And the Lions can't burn their timeouts. They gave up the conversion. And the Lions lose their first game of the year. It's 41-39. An incredible game. So what an ending that was. Of course, defense crumbled there. I didn't expect 41 points. Of course, we had 4 turnovers. Chase Daniel, 3 picks. They were my fault, of course. The fumble, I didn't expect to happen. I was trying to throw a pass. That's usually how it works in Madden. We did get 2 fumbles. They were pretty lucky, I will admit. But we're going to have to hope Chase Daniel plays better. There was a reason he was benched for Blake Bortles, and I hopefully won't regret bringing back Daniel and not cutting him and bringing back Bortles. So let's hope this defense plays like number 1 again. We got a lot of pressure early on. It just drops off. We had 5 sacks, I believe, in the first half. So, yeah, on to next week, I guess, and let's go on to upgrades. Where we only have 2 upgrades. Kenny Galladay up to a 99 overall. Look at all those upgrades. And, of course, DeAndre Swift. Not the biggest team we were hoping. He did have over 100 total yards, but he goes up to 87 overall, and it was a great week for both of these guys, and hopefully we get more upgrades after the Seahawks game. And on to the breakout player, DeAndre Swift, up to 87 overall. How about a breakout opportunity to the Superstar X Factor? He needs 4 touchdowns and 200 yards versus Seattle. So we're going to give him a big game. We need to lean on him anyway. And on to scores across the league. Let's start with Thursday Night Football. The Falcons take down the Patriots 35-28 on the Sunday slate of games. The Giants take down the football team. The Chiefs beat the Bengals. The Ravens blow out the Jaguars. The Colts blow out the Dolphins. The Browns blow out the Packers. The Bucks beat the Panthers. And in the later window, the Chargers beat the Broncos. The Cardinals beat the Vikings. The Rams beat the Niners. The Eagles lose to the Raiders. And on Sunday Night Football, the Saints beat the Bills. And on Monday Night Football, the Seahawks double up the Titans 42-21. On to the playoff pictures. This is Week 10. The division leaders, Ravens, Chiefs, Jaguars, and Bills. And for the wild card, the Browns are somehow the 5 seed despite being 7-2. And then we have a couple of 5-4 teams, Broncos, Steelers, and the Patriots in the hunt looking in right now. Everyone is still in the playoff race technically. Once the 7 seed gets to 8 wins, the Jets are eliminated, of course. In the NFC, the Buccaneers are undefeated. They take the 1 seed. We're still second. The Seahawks are the 3 seed, and the Cowboys are the 4 seed. In the wild card, Rams 7-2, number 5. Falcons 6-3 at 6, and Panthers 7 at 5-4. Of course, once again, everyone is still in the hunt. The Packers are the favorite to win the second overall pick right now. And everyone, until the Panthers get to 9 wins, the Packers will not be eliminated, or until they lose out. I should keep that exclusive. And on to Player of the Week for offense in the AFC. Baker Mayfield against the Packers, 27-38, 418 yards and 5 touchdowns. That's a 146.7 passer rating. In the NFC, none other than Kenny Galladay, 143 yards, scored on a third of his receptions, and a long of 38. For defense in the AFC, Bryce Callahan on the Broncos, 7 tackles, a tackle for loss, a pick, returned for 13 yards, and a touchdown. And in the NFC, Chandler Jones, 7 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 4 sacks to go along with that. That puts him up there in the lead in the sack leaders. For passing, Mahomes in the lead with 2,600 yards, 100-yard lead over Tom Brady. For touchdowns, it's still Cam Newton with 28, and interceptions, Kirk Cousins is up to 15, taking a 2-pick lead over Ryan Tannehill with 13. For rushing, Kamara at 772 yards leads the league in rushing yards. Nick Chubb and Chris Carson are tied for the lead with 8 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift in second place with 7. Dalvin Cook has 46 broken tackles, 10 more than Nick Chubb, who is in second place. For receiving leaders, Kenny Galladay in the lead with 917 yards. He also has 10 touchdowns. Devin Funchess, the Patriots wide receiver, in second place, and yards after the catch, Jarvis Landry with 329, Austin Hooper with 309 to lead the league. And wrapping things up with defense, Eric Kendricks up in the lead with 87 tackles, Myles Garrett with 12 sacks. Chandler Jones, we mentioned the player of the week, is up to 9.5. That puts him in 4th place. And now 5 players have 4 picks. Jeff Okudah, Desmond Trufant, J.C. Jackson, C.J. Mosley, and Greedy Williams for the Browns. Week 11 kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Bills and Texans. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Chargers, Eagles, Falcons, Panthers, Rams football team, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Saints, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, Steelers, Bengals, Jaguars, Colts, Packers, Vikings in the later window, Titans, Chiefs, Broncos, Giants, Browns, Raiders, Ravens, Bears, and on Sunday Night Football, we play the Seahawks, and on Monday Night Football, the Cardinals play the Niners. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed playing that game. It was really fun. And I will see you next time when we face the Seattle Seahawks.